Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I am going to do my book club reads. I'm basically going to review these book clubs in a in-depth video. So the first book club book, this is for my manga book club. I will link the information in the down bar, and this is on Goodreads. We read Fullmetal, Alchemist, and we were supposed to read like a bunch, but I only read the first volume. This one's pretty good. I rated it at a 4 out of 5 if you want to check that out of my wrap up. And this one I really like the pictures. Like, I love the action, and I really like the character Edward. He's very interesting. I love the humor in there and stuff like that. This one was, this is obviously about two brothers named Edward and Elric, and basically they tried to bring their mother back from the dead, and it failed. And so obviously Edward has lost his arm in the process, and Alapost lost his whole body, and so his soul is placed in this giant kind of armor thing. It's really interesting, and I definitely love the fighting style, and this, I liked reading the story, so yeah. Then we have Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This is by far the best book I've read this year. Obviously this is about Wade Watts, other known as Percival, and in his online name, and this is about the Otis. It's in the year 2044, and basically Wade spends his time in the Otis. He goes to school in the Otis, goes to work in the Otis, and he spends all his time in the Otis. He is part of the group I believe the Sixers or something. Maybe it's not the Sixers. But part of a group that tries to hunt down Holiday's egg. Holiday is the guy who created the Otis, and definitely has a lot of 70s and 80s, or actually 80s references. It's really, really good. Highly recommend. I definitely recommend this more for people who will either know about the 80s like I do, or because it does have a lot of references to the 80s, like songs and movies and video games and stuff. So if you do definitely love video games, I highly suggest you pick this up, because it does have a lot of video game aspects and stuff, and it has D&D, so yeah. Okay, and this book I read for Little Book Owls Club. The next book I read for a year-a-thon for middle grade, and this is the first in the series. And this is called The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making. This is about a girl named September and her journey through Fairyland, basically, and how she saves Fairyland from its ruler, which is the Marquis. I really loved how each character has their own story, and kind of how each you got to know a little bit more about each character. Now, I do like the writing style. It's very whimsical, and in some chapters it's very boring. I would say it kind of reads like Alice in Wonderland, if you have read that before. If you like those types of books where you kind of get lost in them, and it does have beautiful quotes in the book, and it has really interesting pictures. Like, I love this one where she's turning into fall, and the fall is making her change into a twig, and yeah, it's really interesting. The last book I am going to talk about is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I love this book. This book is about a guy named Jacob, I believe. Yeah, Jacob, and he is 16, and his grandfather used to read him stories, and like just read him stories about weird people like the Levitating Girl and the Invisible Man. And as Jacob got older, he's like, those aren't true anymore, and yeah, and then he goes, when his grandfather mysteriously dies by some monster per se, Jacob embarks on a journey to go to England and find these peculiar children. It is an amazing book. It's fast-paced, really, really fast-paced, and it reads really easily. Like, you can easily read this, and it's just really amazing. It does have some bloody scenes. It has some disturbing scenes in the book, but that's all part of the fun, right? And what I also liked about it is, along with the photographs in the book, which are like, I gotta find one real quick, like this, they also have like real pictures, or pictures that are drawn. Like, this is like the place where someone sees in his head, and he's drawing it on the wall. So you can look real close, and the texture looks like a wall. So yeah. I also like, it's closer to the beginning. And then they also have like the letters, I guess. Like, this is in a page in a book, and a quote or something, or like, yeah. So, really, really, really excellent book. I highly check it out, and yeah. And I hope you guys comment down below if you have read any of these books, and I will see you. And like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.